The Los Angeles Lakers control the tap. All by himself, creates his own shot there.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
I got something for him.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
Stuffs it down with authority. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Ball into the front court. He'll run the offense to Favors. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Ball to the basket, but a shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
LeBron James, he's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Drew Holiday in a matchup with Boogie. James, how's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the 3.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Kyle Kuzma. And counted at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Ball. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Favors. Holiday. Wide open look, won't go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
It's good and 1.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Can convert the free throw. Ball with it up top. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. First foul in 2 minutes.
A drive-by ball, but he can't finish. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Anthony Davis makes it look easy as he hits the 3.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
James, he made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
I'm the first to say I like the intensity as much as the next guy, but you got to be smart. Early fouls like that may come back to haunt you later in the game.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Long key from 3/4 court. That'll do it for the first quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Holiday controls the basketball. His guys down big. To Favors. Had a chance, but it's no good. Kuzma. To Danny Green. Nice finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
New Orleans going to take it up. Great feed, sets it up. Slam dunk, Derek Favors.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
To Davis, going to launch beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce. Knocked loose. Holiday in possession. Down a bundle. Short jumper stays out. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. 4-3. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Ball with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Nice pass to get things going.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Cash is in for 2.
Let's see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Holiday to Ball. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
James. And finally, play is stopped on the tie-up. The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Lonzo Ball, defended by Cousins. Send it away!
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
It's Pelicans ball. Holiday to Ball. Lakers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Anthony Davis. That's 3 now on 4 shots. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
LeBron with it up top. His guys can hold for the final shot. The shot denied by Okafor. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Lakers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. The Pelicans did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Steals.
The New Orleans Pelicans have already given up a number of steals in this game, and that's indicative of a careless attitude. That must be corrected immediately if they want to have a chance to win this game. The lack of ball control was apparent in the opening quarter.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Oh, cookies.
Lakers come up with it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Anthony Davis, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Anthony Davis. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Los Angeles, they have it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. Great look and vision. And finishes strong.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Oh, you can't do that.
A simple touch foul.
Anthony Davis. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Holiday to Ball. Has a chance. Shot by Ball, no good. James into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. From long range, smothering D.
I'm here. I got ball.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
James to Danny Green. Davis buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a three.
Ball to Favors and stuffs it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To James. For 3, Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Lonzo controls the offense. Turns and slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Danny Green to James. Beyond the arc for 3. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
James, he was all over him. Lonzo with it. Counting down toward a minute to play in this 3rd quarter. And Cousins throwing it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. James to Kyle Kuzma. To James. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face, he drills it.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
LBJ. Layup goes down. Well done.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
3 quarters down with the Lakers in command. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Ball into the front court. He'll run the offense. LeBron James pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Big finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Nice pass to set things up. Drew Holiday looking good, 4 for 5.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Throws it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
DeMarcus Cousins. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
James to Danny Green. Fires the 3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Davis over to the right side to Kyle Kuzma. Fires the 3. Kyle Kuzma is going to get 3 shots here. A career 70% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second and 3 off the mark. To Holiday.
Hands up.
Favors to Ball. Nice pass to set things up.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
James to Kyle Kuzma. And 2 for AD.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
New Orleans will take it up. Favors. Slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Take stock of the floor. LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Danny Green. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul. Knocked loose. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers were simply amazing in this contest. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Pelicans lost this game long before the final buzzer. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Defense.
The Los Angeles Lakers showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
LeBron James gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.